This is what you want your young, great fighters to keep on doing. Is to keep on being hungry, keep on evolving, keep on seeking for help, keep on seeking to be great, keep on pursuing your greatness. And that's what Teofimo Lopez is doing. He's not staying stagnant. And he's just not here sitting around counting his money. He's counting his blessings, and he's making his blessings count. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the reason why I say that Teofimo Lopez is the captain of the generation, the commander-in-chief, the two-time lineal champion. And he still want to evolve. He still want to accomplish. And this is the reason why he's out there working with Canelo Alvarez, the 4th Division World Champion, super middleweight undisputed, King Nelo, a.k.a. Cartelo, a.k.a. Cash Nelo, a.k.a. Payday, a.k.a. get that fucking out of here, man. And the man that molded the great one, Canelo Alvarez, Eddy Reynoso, former trainer of the year. Now think about this. Teofimo Lopez already training with a trainer of the year recipient, and that's his dad. Yeah, 2020 trainer of the year, Teofimo Lopez Sr. And working with another trainer of the year, Eddy Reynoso. And let me tell you something about Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez, there's a misconception that Teofimo Lopez or his dad doesn't want help, doesn't seek help, no, they always was like this. They always was to evolve themselves and seek help. Let's not forget, a long time ago, way before he turned pro, Teofimo Lopez was working with Gary Russell Sr. and the brothers. You feel me? He's worked with Joey Gamache. He's worked with other trainers that has molded him and also have helped his dad mold him. It's the reason why he reached the level that he reached, especially at an early age. Teofimo Lopez won the USA Olympic trial. Do you know how hard it is to win the USA Olympic trials? It ain't easy. Ask any pro fighter from the Boots Ennis of the world, the Shakur Stevenson of the world, the Earl Spence, the Demetrius Drake, Keith von Tom Thurman, the Charlos, the Bam Rodriguez, the Leo Santa Cruz, everybody that's came up through that type of system. Ask them how hard it is to win a USA Olympic trials, and Teofimo Lopez did that. He did that. Look at the resumes right now in the sport of boxing. We just been talking about padded resume just yesterday. Remember, I did a video with Brian Norman Jr. and his padded resume. 23 years old. Let me tell you something about Teofimo Lopez when he's 23 years old. He beat Vasily Lomachenko, the guy that was regarded pound for pound, 1, 2, 3, you can flip it around. Another guy that don't have no damn padded resume, Lomachenko. Teofimo Lopez ain't came up with a padded resume. He ain't came up with feeding him baby food. Nah. Teofimo Lopez has earned and has worked hard to be in the position that he's at right now. And it was no cakewalk like a lot of manufactured fighters right now. Teofimo Lopez ain't manufactured. And this is the reason why he got a chip on his shoulder. And this is the reason why he be looking at other people in the sport of boxing like, man, please, you don't faze me. You haven't done what I've done and stuff like that. Let me tell you something about this word humble. Because I hear it around the Teofimo Lopez camp throwing out at them. Yo, they got to be humble. Let me tell you like this. Teofimo Lopez is one of the most humbling human beings that I've met in this boxing world. Yes, very humble. But humble doesn't mean for him to make you feel a little bit good about yourself. No. His humble is that he identifies his blessings. That he counts his blessings, identify his blessings, and he meet those blessings halfway. And what I'm talking about halfway is that we all blessed. But we all don't identify our blessings. We could go a whole life without identifying our blessings. Teofimo Lopez have identified his blessings at a young age and is still meeting those blessings from God halfway and making sure that he don't take those blessings for granted. So he works hard even when he's blessed, and he keeps on working hard. And this is the reason why me, Punch Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Moonshine himself, always support Teofimo Lopez. Because as much there is a lot of good fighters out there, I've seen Teofimo Lopez in the gym. He work hard. I've seen Teofimo Lopez spar. He work hard. He work hard. No, he don't need no entourage. He don't need no entourage. He talk that talk and walk that walk. And I respect him. And I respect his hard work. And I respect that he wants to evolve. And I respect all the fighters as well that want to evolve as well. Right? But it's something about Teofimo Lopez that I knew from the beginning. That this man right here, dude really wants to take over the sport of boxing and hold the morals of the sport of boxing. And we need a man like that to lead forward. And we need that torch from Canelo Alvarez to be passed to a guy that is just as committed to legacy like Teofimo Lopez. A lot of people want to talk about the face of boxing. Tank may be the face of the business of boxing, but Teo, and I'm talking about the future about the business of boxing, because Canelo Alvarez is the face of boxing. But Teofimo Lopez is highly qualified primarily to be the face of boxing, because we know by the end of the day, whether you are a fan or not, that Teofimo Lopez stands for the morals and legacy of the sport of boxing, is the reason why he carries the 2-time lineal championship straps. The oldest and the most prestige straps, belts, titles, accomplishments in the sport of boxing. And when you see him working with Canelo and working with Eddy Reynoso, the ingredients of greatness, you stirring it up. Man, I'm going to say it like this. Teofimo Lopez, he's in his second act of great. He's just entering his prime right now. That's the scary part. Yeah. Teofimo Lopez is going to be the face of boxing. I said it. Pay attention. Oh, no, he ain't going to be. And let me tell you like this. By the age of what he's at, just turned 27 years old, around this age, Floyd Mayweather beat Chop Courtney. If I would have told you a long time ago that Floyd Mayweather was going to be the face of boxing at the age of Teofimo Lopez right now, you would have thought I was crazy, just like you think I'm crazy right now. But you know what? Crazy, I like being crazy, because crazy got me looking right. Teofimo Lopez, like I've been saying since day one, since y'all known me, he is the takeover. The takeover is here. The takeover is now. The takeover is forever. The captain of the generation, the commander-in-chief, the most accomplished young fighter of this young generation. Y'all better pay respect. Support this man if you support boxing. Hey, it is what it is. But I want to know, and I'm very eager to know, who's going to be his next opponent. I think working with Eddy Reynoso, though, of course, is going to be with his dad as well, because Teofimo Lopez Sr. is a hands-on trainer and a great trainer as well. And why not have two great trainers by your side, or at least in your ear, or at least a phone call away like Eddy Reynoso? They say, if you want to be great, surround yourself with greatness. Teofimo Lopez is surrounded by the greatest fighter of this generation, with one of the greatest trainers of this generation, and Eddy Reynoso. Teofimo Lopez is a smart man. Now, what could he be working on? Well, Teofimo Lopez has gotten so much better in the inside game. I had the blessings to be invited to his training camp several years ago when he was training for. Matter of fact, he was actually training for Pedraza, and there was a substitute, so they had to change a lot of things in that training camp. And he was training, but he was training for the inside work. And I remember he hurt this dude. He was sparring with this guy that was weighing like 180 something pounds, working on his inside game. And, man, he hurt this dude with the body. And I'm like, yeah, yo, man, he going to hurt Pedraza or Sando Morn at the time he was training. Sando Morn didn't give him the type of looks that he was training for. But I remember I spoke to his dad. He said, and we was talking about what you think is the weakness and not necessarily a weakness. What he should get better at. And I said the inside game. You know what I'm saying? Early on, you know what I'm saying? Early in his career, where, you know what I'm saying, he'll get to the inside. He usually pushes off with a forearm and stuff like that. And I'd rather see him punch off the clinch, punch on the inside. And when he started doing that, and he was working on it on his camp, I said, yo, he gonna be a complete fighter. If he start really ripping the inside paws, barbecuing the ribs and stuff like that, and I said, damn, because he got a good straight right hand to the solar plex. Match that up with some hooks and uppercuts right there to the rib, and woo! Hey, yo. So I think with Eddy Reynoso is going to evolve his inside game. Is going to evolve also, you know what I'm saying, his power. I just think that, of course, he's going to learn more. And of course, his whereabout the ring, the wisdom. Because I think both of these guys got wisdom. Especially for Teofimo Lopez at his young age. He got wisdom and a very, very good experience inside that ring. And the good thing about this is, look, I would like to see Teofimo Lopez versus Terence Bud Crawford. I think he deserves that. But if he can't get the Bud Crawford fight, you know, of course, a lot of people's talking about the Gervonta Tank Davis fight. And let me tell you like this. Teofimo Lopez is highly equipped to dismantle with Gervonta Tank Davis. Let's not forget that his best 2 wins was versus Southpaws. The biggest win of Teofimo Lopez's career was versus Lomachenko, and I believe that Lomachenko is a better crafty fighter than a Gervonta Tank Davis. I don't know at this stage of his career if Loma could beat Tank, but don't worry, Teofimo Lopez already did his dirty work. But I'm just saying that I think that Teofimo Lopez is highly equipped to dismantle him because he's highly comfortable fighting southpaws. And I would like to see a Ryan Garcia fight next year when Ryan Garcia gets his license back. Look, I'm going to say it like this. Teofimo Lopez at 100%. Teofimo Lopez, he got his laser eye, laser hawk focus. Ain't nobody beating Teofimo Lopez of this generation. Nobody. Not Tank, not Ryan, not Devin, not Shakur. Nobody. I see him going undefeated till he retires. If he stay on course, on his greatness, stay on course, tunnel vision, no distractions, hard work, God on his side, health on his side, nobody beating T.O.